this, no pun intended,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
when you taste the blood, right?
You said this can actually make a difference in a patient's
Yes,
life.
yes.
Because you make an informed decision
Yes.
on what, okay.
And being trained as a physicist, that's not normally what you set out for in life. But then sitting here and being like, wow, what we built is now truly useful, and it makes use of all of the technology features that we actually envisioned for that approach, which is quite fascinating.
How are we doing on time?
Just a couple more minutes.
Okay, any other points you want to make that I haven't asked about so far?
You were actually very very broad. Very broad as well as deep. No, I think it's really, what we are, and this is why the liquid biopsy question is so important, because the liquid biopsy will play itself out in the context of specific clinical decision making. That's why I'm a huge fan of what we do here together with our clinical partners really around the country, around the world. In fact, we're running trials around the world together with our commercial partners. Lots of impact from the Cancer Moonshot last year, of course, when Vice President Biden really started asking the question around, how can we accelerate progress? It was fascinating for us being here at we had been at USC for 2 years. We thought that we were all sort of like on our own with how we think about convergent science and how we're going to improve outcomes for patients. And here comes the Vice President of the United States, who essentially says, guys, you all need to work together, you need to blow open the data frameworks, and we have to exchange ideas, exchange data, and move forward. And this is, again, when if you would walk around this building now, what I mentioned earlier is there's complete transparency to the process, even from a Michelson building perspective. All the walls, there's almost no walls. The walls that are there are mostly glass between the offices and the laboratory space, and everything is set up for this very, very high level of collision so that everybody works together. There is all excuses not to collaborate. We have physically removed them. And this is why we're excited to really move in here and really see how far we can actually push the envelope over the next couple of years.
Okay.
I know Bradley, because he's based in San Diego, is really interested in anything we have related to San Diego. Do we have any?
Well, so obviously Epic Sciences.
Yes.
Epic Sciences is the commercial outfit in San Diego that has licensed our liquid biopsy technology and has set up the CLIA laboratory and the California certification. That's all in San Diego. That's up all on at UTC. So they are the ones who are actually providing now a commercial test for the liquid biopsy in prostate cancer care.
Okay, and the company again is?
Epic Sciences.
Of course, that's right. It's been a while since I've
Yeah. So they have done fantastic in terms of taking what we have explored and validated in the research space, and then validating it commercially and scaling it up so that can actually get globally deployed.
About as a direct Los Angeles San Diego connection as you could want to see in life sciences.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to talking to you in the future.
Anytime.